Yeah, Korea is one of those towns.
Towns.
Korea is a place where I don't ever want to visit because I'm not kidding you. No one knows who I am there.
Do you think that if you were born and raised there, you would have been a comic still?
I think I would have ended up like on one of those like variety shows, like and just running with the outfit and just running across the stage. But I don't think I would have been like a huge actor.
What about you guys? Like,
well,
if you had
stand-up
stayed, if you were born and raised in Thailand, you were born and raised in Korea. Like, what do you think? Same trajectory?
Stand-up comedy in Korea, it was almost non-existent until the last few years. So our stuff is variety shows, right? A lot of like Charlie Chaplin type of shit, and that's our comedy. It's really witty, really quick, and really fast. I think Danny Cho started doing stand-up comedy over there, and he started really putting the wave out there, which was really dope. Yeah,
Oh, I love watching his photos. I'm like, it's like he has a crew of people now.
Oh,
do you know what that fool used to hate me?
because y'all got similar sounding names and looks.
Exactly. No, straight up. I think that's what it was. I've always wanted to ask him why. Like, what did I do? And I think it's because when I first came to LA, I looked exactly like him.
He's like,
Yeah, same glasses, same everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just the younger person that looked, look, that was me.
Yeah.
It's like straight up.
It's the same look.
And like the weird thing is like, when I
You know who Danny is, right?
Yeah.
he's fucking hilarious.
He's Pongo.
Oh.
So put Johnny Gone and Pongo.
Oh, that's right. On
Google
your
that.
sketches. Yeah.
So on Mad TV, you know who was Pongo?
I only knew that recently because I saw those sketches again.
Yeah.
That looks like David.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
That's Pongo.
you. That's me.
Wait, I thought it was you.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Pongo.
Yeah.
He's on the Mad TV Wiki, dude.
Oh wow.
Fucking Pongo, dude.
Dude, when I
The most racist. Are they the most racist sketches you've ever seen?
okay, yeah, hilarious though, huh? Look,
Wow, look
Same.
Oh, yeah.
we look so similar.
Yeah.
Yoda or Jabba the Hutt, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I did that was because they were already writing me like Japanese businessman number 2, right? And like Asian shit. So I go, you know what? I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to go real racial.
Yeah.
I'm going to go real fucked up Asian.
You know what the most
Cartoony almost.
fucked up Asian character that you did that had me and my brother crying, laughing?
tell me.
Blind Kung Fu Master.
Oh, it's so fucked up and racist. I'm so sorry.
That character.
I'm so sorry.
You have no idea how many times I pissed my pants laughing watching that shit.
It's uncomfortable though, no?
No, it's not. It's so.
I. The blind Kung Fu Master. Yeah.
It's like the most like aggrandized, exaggerated shit ever.
Yeah.
It's so. Look at this shit.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good. Look at this. No audio and it's hilarious.
Charlie Chaplin shit right here.
Yeah.
You could hear the audio if you put headphones on.
Ike Barinholtz.
Ike Barinholtz, man.
That's so funny.
Dude, your eyes, man.
So stupid.
But so stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I laughed so much at that character. It was so stupid and funny. I loved it.
It took 5 hours of prosthetics.
Damn.
It was worth it.
For real?
Yeah, just the head and the eye. It was a whole fucking thing. And also, I only used one white eye because the other one wouldn't fit. I think I have one socket that's like weird. But
That's hella funny.
Yeah.
That's so good.
If nobody has ever seen, these views are gonna just burst now because they're so fucking ridiculous.
I did a lot of ridiculous things, but I, at the time though, what else do? You sit there and they go, "This is what we're gonna do."
Yeah.
And you do the best you can with what they have.
Do you look back now and you're like, I wish I would have said no to some of this shit?
No.
Or?
No, because I have to say that I think that I was good.
Yeah, man.
I think I was good on that show, and I think
You weren't good.
It was
You were
groundbreaking
great.
shit,
think-
dog.
You were
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
And I can't believe that they allowed me to do, because at the end of the day, although it seems racist and behind the times and whatnot, it did showcase my humor and my ability. You know what I mean, to do things, and that's all I wanted.
I think we kind of say the word racist too easy now. Like when we say it in jest or whatever, right? Like you're Asian. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean? So what's the problem? Oh, what's the problem? You know?
You're making fun of. I still feel like you're making fun of the stereotype. So it's
Exactly.
Not like,
Yeah, it's like when Deborah Wilson played Whitney.
Houston.
Right? Yeah, Whitney Houston, right? And or Ari Spears would play another black character, right? It's just like these are real people we're portraying. You know what I mean? But I wish I'm not a good impressionist.
Does that work now? If you release that video we just watched now, do you
No.
think? I still think it's funny.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the joke isn't the fact that you're Asian. The joke is that the Kung Fu Master is supposed to be the wisest person in the room.
Yeah.
And you're a blind idiot. That's why
That's
it's
the-
funny.
that's the joke.
It's not the Asianness that's funny.
yeah.
It's the fact that you're over here drinking a cup of poison.
Sitting at the bar.
It's like, what the fuck is
But also, they would never write that now.
Right.
Like you look at what's the kid from SNL? I like him, but
Which one?
the gay
Bowen?
Bowen.
Bowen Yang.
Yeah.
Bowen Yang, right? He would never do anything remotely like Johnny Gon or Blind Kung Fu Master.
But he does play embellished, like gay, flamboyant characters. Even
Yeah, they
more,
were, yeah.
It's the same.
kind of thing. Yeah.
I know everybody's getting canceled nowadays. And
you also did the average Asian. I love the average Asian skits.
Oh, that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, because those also those would flip the stereotype.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is not up. I don't want my dick sucked. Who gives a fuck, man?
he gets uncomfortable.
I
man.
hate it, man. It sucks.
Without you, it wouldn't
can
be
I?
up.
No, can I say this though? Can I say this then? Let's fucking turn the tables, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's turn the. You know what I mean? You guys.
So I could run.
No, I'll tell you
We're
something.
running, Papa.
All right, Papa. I'll tell you something right now, right? I was lost until you guys lit a fucking torch in the forest, and I could see again.
Oh, please.
Because
But I
was
caused
lost.
the forest fire.
You
and
didn't
you were
even
the
like
plant
me.
that came after.
I did like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See that?
But you guys did people like you guys, not you guys specifically.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact, not you guys. But
Not at all.
yeah, but
Not
no,
you
but
guys at all,
Yeah,
actually.
but you guys,
Get past this.
you guys, because when Hollywood wasn't fucking with me, I'm like, how do I survive, right? And you guys, showed me the way. You mean your generation? So it's like, I'm grateful as well.
Nice try, dude. nice
does it
try.
feel?
Yeah, that was crack.
No, nice try, man.
You feel uncomfortable?
I was crawling and now you're walking. What was the phrase?
No,
again?
he,
What was it? You walked
he
like a
broke
run.
boards in half. So
Oh, we can hire.
That was it.
Yeah. We've never, there's never been an all Asian real sketch show though, huh?
No.
No.
I don't think I would want it.
Do you
though.
want that though?
I just wanted to see one episode, see what it would look like.
We can do that.
Before it gets canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I want to see what we could come up with, or what the angles would be, because and we wouldn't rely on stereotypical stuff like. But I'm just curious about it. I'd like to see it. Would you ever want to see it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for that.
No.
He hates his own people. That's
No, I love my people, dude.
But I mean, we keep it. You keep the cast small, like us three and maybe two girls, and that's it.
I'm not saying that I would hate it. I'm saying like I don't think we need it.
No, we don't need it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
But I think we do need it.
Okay, we need it.
I'll tell you why. Because I'll tell you why in America. Because it's not something that you see, right? And it's a skill set, sketch comedy for Asians. It's not a skill set that you've seen on prime time, right?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that if you did put one and put it on its feet and it was on a show, a network, it would. I think people would be wowed by it.
Yeah, I agree. I think
And show our skill set.
maybe those waitresses in Tennessee will watch that show and be like, "Oh, it's not Hero every sketch.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not accurate." You know?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Hero is pretty accurate though.
Hero is.
It is actually kind of accurate.
Yeah.
It's just how you do it that's just a little,
It was Johnny Yoon's opening line.
Who's Johnny Yoon?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Who's Johnny Yoon?
Well, yeah, who's Johnny Yoon?
Duh.
Tim, who's Johnny Yoon?
I don't even want to disrespect you by explaining to this.
No, honestly, Tim, who's Johnny Yoon?
It is a character
or person. Or person.
that you portrayed.
Yeah.
On
No.
TV.
I think Johnny Yoon's a real person.
Yeah. Whoa. But can I just say, shame on you guys.
But I know who Bobby Lee is.
No, it doesn't.
And that's all that.
I want to say this, right? Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on both.
Oh, Johnny, you were saying it funny.
Yeah. Why'd you say Johnny Yoon?
Yeah,
That's how you said it. That's how you said it.
But you know who that is?
It's stand-up.
He is a
comedian.
famous pastor.
He's a Korean pastor.
Yeah.
Bro, he looks like
He was a famous Korean pastor.
Well, there used to be a movie called They Call Me Bruce.
Okay,
Have you heard of it?
yes.
Bruce Almighty, yes. It was,
No. So anyway, Johnny Yoon, just a history lesson.
yes.
Was a comedy store comic, and he was around in the late '70s, in the '80s, right? And Johnny Yoon
We should know this.
did a movie called They Call Me Bruce me and my family saw in the movie theater,
oh.
right? So they gave him a real movie, a couple of them, I think, and they call Me Bruce. And it's him not being like, it's sort of like the blind kung fu master. He's not Bruce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Were they good? Did your parents enjoy it?
no one laughed.
Okay.
Yeah, in the theater, I remember no one laughing, but I remember watching it going, there's someone that looks like me that's in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I just never saw that before. And also people are speaking English.
You know what's interesting? Like
Yeah.
I I was talking to my older cousin.
Yeah.
And
I don't like it whether you shifted, but well, I'm going to go back to Johnny, but go ahead and listen to your story.
there is a generational gap between like how important representation is to people in your generation versus I feel like our little weird area.
No, I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was super important for me growing up.
All right, I'm going to get.
See-
I want to talk about this right now, but let me just finish the Johnny, and then we can talk
Okay.
about
Let him
this.
finish his fucking point, dog.
Anyway, Johnny was. What the fuck is? Oh, yeah.
A chopstick comedy.
Yeah, it's a chopstick comedy, right? So anyway, as a stand-up, his opening line was he would walk up in a tuxedo at the Comedy Store in the main room, and he wouldn't say something for maybe a minute, and he would look at the audience and go, "Hello," and he would get a 2-minute applause break.
Dude, the bar was so low.
So low. But anyway, that's who Johnny. You should do. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, and so what I mean by that is not to say that like representation isn't important in our generation, but in your generation, there was a lot of self-hating Asians where
Whoa, what do you mean?
like you didn't want your Asianness because you were made fun of it for it. For ours, like K-pop is cool and all this other stuff, and you didn't have that in your generation. So when I talked to my older cousin, he goes, I remember when I didn't want to speak Korean. Or I didn't want to learn the language, or I didn't want to talk about the foods that I eat. But now that we have social media and stuff, we're like, there's always like a white person like, oh, look at this, a weird fruit.
Oh,
you
right,
know?
right, right.
You know?
In an Asian voice?
Yes.
Really?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It was supposed to be German, but it came out weird. And all I know is Asian. I'm Sherman. I don't know.
I mean,
Look at this, a weird fruit.
Yeah, it's a fast food. Yeah, how do you like that, Whitey? It's
Yeah.
fast food.
what was your point, Tim?
Oh, my point was, to go off kind of your point, it was important for me to see Asian representation growing up, and it's part of the reason why I even got into entertainment in general, because I remember watching The Fresh Prince, my favorite show growing up, never seeing any Asian dudes, except for Dante Bosco in a couple episodes, and seeing my first Asian guy on that show was a nerd in the group of nerds. And he was like, hey, Carlton at prom. And, like, they had, like, a little nerdy tux on. He's like, hey, Carlton, nice tux. And I remember even as a little kid being like, oh, this is the first time I've seen an Asian guy on one of my favorite shows. And, like, I know this doesn't represent me, but how is it for, I don't know, Alice in Tennessee working at the fucking Alamo who's never seen Asians at all? She's like, oh, they must be all little nerds like this. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not exposed to it. That's a big reason why I was like, let me get out there and try and.
Damn, you were hella deep as like a 5-year-old.
But in the late '90s, right? When I came to LA, I had because what changes first are commercials. Ad agencies change first, and then Hollywood follows, right? So I remember like going into commercial auditions, and sometimes they were like, we want to see Bobby first.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like, why?